That's... They're picking up anything? There we go. Well, hello everyone, and now I'm clipping. Hello everyone, and welcome to... It's either picking up or not picking up anything at all. Okay. Let's try this. Any better? Is this any better? I genuinely have no clue what's causing it. Just remove both of these and hope for the best. Is this any better at all? How about now? Serves me right for using... There we go. Are we better? Excellent. I have no idea what changed between... I have no idea what changed in between the test stream and now. I literally did not change a single setting. All right, we are going to... Yeah, I am way too loud. I'm clipping quite a bit, but I'm trying to keep myself in... There we go. So we're going to be playing XCOM The Long War, aside from that nightmare with me and the audio there. And I'm going to be doing a new game and being really cheapy because I don't handle losing all that well. And part of the fun bit of this is I am trying to stop myself from being so aggressively... like, I'm the kind of person who has to be in first place versus PCs all the time in Mario Kart. So I'm gonna try to not save scum. That is my goal. But I am going to also do some of the second wave options that make the game a little bit less incredibly difficult, I guess. So I am going to be doing picking classes just because I've never done that before and I'm curious. But I've been playing this a little bit since my test stream, and I was not... There was some stuff I did not enjoy the RNG being quite so fair about. So I am going to be giving myself a little bit of a boost. That looks... Oh, and that just because information. But here we go. Let's see... Yes, RNGesus often hates you. The problem with XCOM is that it is 100% fair. Well, the problem with The Long War is that it is 100% fair, so it will always give you exactly what you are asking for, and by default, Long War has a pretty level playing field. So I may have given some stuff that kind of gives me a flat boost across the board. My hope is that it means less missions are consisting of my entire team getting melted. Yeah, there's just something really disheartening to me about missing a whole bunch of 75% shots and then the enemy team nailing a whole bunch of 3%s. Civilians are dumb. That's all I got, is civilians are dumb.
Hello, Commander. In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Yeah, as Evie said, yeah. Also, I find it amazing that the guys in starting intro, or in the starting cutscene, already have railgun tech, and yet we're going back to ballistic weapons right now.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Alright, let's see if I can at least get rid of that noise. Is that any better?
Strike one, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
First thing I noticed when I did my test stream was that XCOM The Long War gives you an extra 2 soldiers by default. The second thing I noticed is that all of your rookies are red shirts. Because they're rookies. And this is XCOM.
Position confirmed.
Okay then.
Schwierig. Heading there now.
Let's go find us some aliens. Also, ballistic weapons worked plenty well in Stargate. At least at first. I don't know if things changed as SG-1 got older.
Heading to that location. Heading out. Shh. I think I heard something.
You know, sometimes I forget that Roland Emmerich made Stargate.
Alien life on Earth. We're witnessing something never before seen in recorded history.
And now we're gonna shoot it with guns. What I don't understand is why nobody told anyone at XCOM that this shit all happened back in the 60s, too.
Damn it, missed the target. Got it. Hoorah!
Their weapons appear to self-destruct when the operator dies. We should look closely for any fragments that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
The Curse of prequels
Aye, aye.
that were in development before the main or the original. Some people may remember the first-person shooter XCOM reboot that everyone hated, and hated so aggressively that
Heading there now.
2K had Firaxis make this game that we're playing today.
Adjusting aim. They're moving around the side. Do something. I'm pinned
Eat that, small head.
Get me the hell out of here.
Oh, I can't move those guys.
Will do. That's what we're looking for.
Can I get this guy in grenade range? I can. Let's see here. Who all can we hit? Just the one guy. That does not seem like a prudent usage of my firepower.
Shot failed to connect. Solid copy. Missed.
How much you guys want to bet that if I had shot at the alien I've been trying to hit with the highest hit chance, it would have missed?
Incoming over here. On the move.
Okay. Now I'm going to throw a grenade at that guy.
Grenade out.
Because he's annoying me.
Commander, you may want to instruct your men to exercise restraint when using explosives. While certainly effective at killing aliens, they also destroy the artifacts we're hoping to recover from the bodies. Just something to consider.
Dr. Valen has a point, of course.
Rolling.
It's just that not using grenades sometimes means your entire squad dies. And that's a bad idea.
Okay.
Yep. Just wait, later on she's gonna want us to punch one of these things.
Roger that.
I think what I'll have to do is, what I'll have to do for that is I will have to get a soldier and name him Will Smith.
Here I am.
point. J'y vais tout de suite. Je balance la grenade.
Yeah, Doctor. God bless her. Is very concerned about advancing human technology for the long term, and she means well. But sometimes you gotta make sacrifices.
Damn it.
I think airstrikes would be even more effective at destroying the alien tech before it could be collected. What's sad is I have seen that exact shot miss.
Damn it. Got it.
This is a fair point, Evie.
Grenade out. I'm on it, Commander. I'm all out. Damn it. Missed the target. Ils essaient de se replier.
What's the other line Blackstar likes to use a lot? Take that, you bastards, you'll get more of the same. I mean, that's what we did in War of the Worlds.
Tout de suite.
Worked then.
Moving. J'ai le matos. Ouais, pour la baston. I'm on it, Commander.
Welcome back, B.
Let's do this. That's affirmative.
For some reason, you don't show up as, Yes, it was.
I'm ready.
Ah. Yeah, Trin mentioned, I think he said he was going to be getting a bed for Lilith. Or a cage for Lilith, rather.
Let's do this.
Yes. A lot of alcohol has been consumed since then. It amuses me to no end knowing that you guys have a snake named after at least what is, to my brain, one of the highest of devils in Dungeons and Dragons.
Ça roule.
Heading to that location. Headed there now. Quiet. Did you hear something? Solid copy. Positive enemy contacts.
Why can't enemy packs ever just walk into your carefully laid Overwatch cover fire field? Why do they always gotta, you know, always be revealed on the first move of your turn?
J'y vais tout de suite.
Objet alien en vue.
How are you even supposed to get up to that? To collect it?
Already there.
Rolling out.
Like, there's no way to get up on top of that. Of that. A cargo container doesn't have a ladder or anything. You can't climb on top of these, can you? No, you can't. What the hell? Well, XCOM has officially started. I think if and when I end up having to use close combat, I will be saying we're down to harsh language.
Headed there now.
Godspeed, B. It's alright, Xale. I will probably be making lots of rampancy and jokes myself.
On my way.
But also maybe fewer than I expect. Because I'm sure I'm going to forget most of them while I am in the process of trying to figure out how to keep my squad alive. Which apparently that was not the way to do so. That rookie is dead. How is he still alive? I do think we at least get a level where we get to give the aliens back their bomb. So I'm looking forward to that. Do I have any more? Okay, I do have one grenade left.
That's affirmative.
Over here. Time to be cheeky. Right there.
Suck on this.
Bet you can't stick it.
Good work out there, Strike One.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
And now everyone's going to want my attention for the next, like, 5 minutes. Bruno Mars style.
HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
My entire squad got promoted. Thank you. Alrighty.
Commander to the research labs.
The heavy weapons specialist provides a crucial service to the squad. With the rocket launcher in tow, there are demolitions experts.
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
You know, if I was gonna pick somebody to be the traitor, it wouldn't have been Bradford. Alrighty, let's go down here and see if we can get people.
Just like it
There we
sounds,
go.
The support class provides that intangible edge our squads need.
Yeah, I would.
Everyone around them better.
I would peg Herr Doctor, or more likely the council spokesperson, to be a traitor. If
Commander
anyone
to
was
the
going to be
research
a
labs.
traitor.
Commander to the research
Alrighty, so let's start by customizing. You can't change their gender. That's actually interesting. Alright, so I guess this will be you, Xale. Able to change the nationality? No, I'm not. Alrighty. Xale, what do you want to be class-wise?
The assault class serves as our front line. They're the first ones into a fight, and the last ones out.
We have 8 classes to pick from for you. We've got the
Commander to the research
machine gunner,
labs. Commander to the
rocketeer,
research labs.
engineer, who is of the grenade class, medic, the infantryman, which is like a specialized rifle person, the assault, which is the shotgunner, which I never put shotguns on because shotguns are a great way to get your assaults killed.
Our snipers specialize in dealing massive amounts of damage from afar. But without
Alrighty.
sufficient training, they're vulnerable in close combat situations.
So Xale will be a heavy gunner from the sounds of it. And now you're not a red shirt anymore. Let's see here. Never actually played around with the armor decoration.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Oh wow, Long War just straight up lets you do whatever, don't they? Alrighty. Let's.
Yes, Commander. I'm on it, Commander.
I've got a Scottish
I'm on it, Commander.
and an Irish.
Aye, aye. Affirmative. Yes, Commander.
Did they do the thing where they accidentally got Scot and Irish accents mixed up?
Aye, aye, Commander. Aye, aye. I'm on it, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Also, I probably should mention, you're gonna be out of commission for 2 weeks because you got wounded on the previous mission. Yeah, Long War does not play nice. All right, Evie, what do you want to be?
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Okay. You want to be a sniper, support, an assault, or heavy weapons? And then I'll narrow down from there. Alrighty. Do you want to
Commander to the research labs.
do a lot of
Commander to
running
the research
around, or
labs.
do you want to be able to just lay down tons of damage from a single position? Shoot multiple times a turn and stuff? I don't know, Xale. Alright, and Evie, do you want to stay French, or do you want a different voice?
Solid copy.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Roger that. Yes, Commander. Enseguida. Принято.
Commander to the research labs.
Penso
Commander
tutto
to
io.
the research labs.
Commander. Bien, commandant. Aye, aye.
Any of those catch your eye? Or I guess your ear, technically.
Aye,
Order
Commander.
received.
On my way.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative. Roger that. Yes, Commander.
Alrighty.
To the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Recon. Or a scout, not a recon. Alrighty, let's go properly meet Herr Doctor. It's actually Frau Doctor now that I think
Hello,
about
Commander.
it,
My name is Dr. Valen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
Commander to engineering. Commander to engineering.
My biggest complaint about Dr. Valen is that she has a zip-up lab coat. That breaks so many, like, reasons you wear a lab coat.
Commander,
Oh.
I realize our troops have to put their own survival first, but every alien we use explosives against is one less opportunity to recover new artifacts.
Well, Dr. Valen, I guess you'll have to make my troops more accurate then.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
Does it really, Xale?
Commander to mission control. Commander
That's
to
actually
mission
super cool.
control.
Let's get another...
Commander, our current satellite uplink facilities are at full capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
I'm gonna be tabbing out of the game real quick.
But if we really want to expand our facilities, we're going to have to start excavating beneath the base. Unfortunately, the deeper we go, the more it's going to cost.
Okay. So, start with a satellite uplink.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
Interesting, Xale.
Work crews are on their way to begin construction. I'll send word when the new facility is operational.
Well, Evie, we are a clandestine, very unofficial, secret organization funded by, Yeah, but see, the general populace doesn't know we exist.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
That's gonna be an expensive... I guess they just want me to scan. for a hot second.
Every member of the council is going to want satellite coverage, so we should plan our deployments carefully.
Got my deployments carefully. I've got my deployments planned so carefully, I've got a thing telling me where to build. Oh, I got a request from Canada. They want a satellite. I can do that. In 24 days. Oh.
Excavation complete.
Evie's back on her feet. Absolutely. And an interesting thing they did for Long War was they made people take more or need time off regardless of whether they're injured or not. It's just being injured takes you out of combat for a long time. So you have to actually build a small army rather than a single squad. I only have $20. Or I have 20 credits, which use the $sign for some reason.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Alrighty, we're going to Australia. Let's see here. Take... Medic. All you still got a week of bed rest left. Then we'll just take some red shirts. Try to get some people built up for an actual combat situation. Sight and flashbang grenade. This guy's gonna carry nothing but medkits. Carry some G, and this is gonna be regular attack armor because I don't want him to die. I really love how much they put into this game in terms of additional options for customization. Like, all these options didn't exist. It was just you had your assault rifle and that was it. But now you've got an SMG, which lets you move fast, but your damage sucks. Then you've got the assault carbine, which lets you move not as fast as the SMG, but hit more likely, but your damage still suffers. Then you got the regular assault rifle. And then there's also the battle rifle, which you lose accuracy if you move first. Usually I give that to the infantry classes like what Evie's character is, but I'm not gonna for this fight. And then the marksman rifle plays more like the standard assault, or not assault rifle, the standard sniper rifle from XCOM 1, while the sniper rifle got a huge buff. But since my rookies are a little questionable in the accuracy department, I will be giving them all assault carbines and laser sights, which is also a new item to increase their accuracy a little bit and make them a bit more competitive. But all right, let's see what's going on. Hello, Madam Luna Wolf.
have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
You're going down under to
Australia has sent a
see what we
number
can
of
do.
requests for assistance, so that's our next drop site. Alien activity continues to surge within several major cities. Our response is crucial to minimizing the spread of panic.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
They even sent the red shirts out first.
Moving to position. Hostile spotted.
I'm honestly surprised that Australia has to deal with aliens at all. I mean, it's Australia. There's enough stuff trying to kill everybody already that they shouldn't need to do that. Or they shouldn't need to worry about that. Like, Australia and Florida are pretty much safe. The aliens are going to show up, realize, oh, hey, everything here wants to kill us and not just the humans. And they're going to leave.
Moving.
Heading there now.
A rookie made a hit. Oh, the rookie then got shot.
They're trying to pull back.
No. Party.
This is why you don't put your entire squad into Overwatch. Hop. Okay.
I'm on the move.
Roger that.
On my way. Headed there now.
Background music sounds like raining blood.
That's affirmative.
Heading for that location.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Location confirmed. Heading out.
Now, what's gonna suck is if all the rest of the aliens are on the other side of this train. Because then they're just automatically gonna be able to get around. Murder. Flank everybody. Flank and then murder would be the correct order of operations there. Yeah, Xale, the aliens really wouldn't need to do all that much. Especially given current circumstances. At least here in the States, we are a bit of a shit show right now.
I'm on it, Commander. That's what we're looking for.
Headed there now.
Running.
Doing something stupid.
On the move.
On my way.
Ça roule. J'ai le matos en visuel.
Okay. Got it.
Got one of the meld canisters. Start.
I'm on the move.
Position confirmed. Here they come.
Merde! L'ennemi respire encore.
Everybody got that?
Moving.
Roger, Dodger.
Worth a shot?
Negative damage.
Taking fire over here.
Okay. Oh, you've overwatched. That's adorable. I have a scout.
Je tire mes dernières munitions.
Okay, the only thing I understood from that entire sentence was ammunition.
Rolling. Weapons hot.
I'm a little mad.
I need ammo.
Moving. Missed the target.
Heading there now.
Unclear is all.
Throwing grenade. Headed there.
Yeah, they're gonna be real surprised when the autoimmune disorder kicks in.
I'm on the move.
Heading there now.
He just blew up the meld canister. I'm mad. I ain't even figured out what meld is used for yet, but I'm mad.
I'm on the move.
Everybody in the club out of ammo.
He's down.
On my way.
Yep, they've been worked for a solid 10 hours at least. It's almost like Epic accidentally tweeted they were gonna make not Metal Gear.
I'm on it, Commander.
Grand Theft Auto 5 free. Needed it. Yeah.
Ammo out. Adjusting sights.
Which, okay, let's be fair. That is a really good offer. But yeah, it's annoying.
Disqualifié. Je suis à sec.
Headed there now.
Hello, Lazarus.
Reloaded.
What's up?
On the move.
Congrats. That's a completely valid option to take. He's out of ammo.
Aye, aye, Commander. Ready to rock.
He'll pay one way or the other is all.
Patient. Visual on the goods.
It is.
I'm spent. Headed there now.
Moving to position.
It is indeed Long War.
Mission accomplished.
Also, I just remembered, this is in Australia. Does Australia even have a subway system? Like, I know that's probably really small-minded of me to say.
We will be in
Alrighty
touch,
then.
Commander.
Oh lord. Okay, Lazarus. Pick one of my recruits that got promoted. They are you now. We have already. Then you want to keep the American voice or have another preference? Alrighty. And what class do you want to be? Alrighty. Do you want the vanilla style assault with run and gun, or do you want the rifleman class that Long War added? Which lets you shoot first and then move as the base, and then it's got a lot of rifleman stuff. I haven't really looked all that closely into it. Alrighty. Lazarus Fay is officially the person most likely to die in my squad. I need a rocketeer. I'm kidding, Lazarus. I just never use shotguns, so I never really actually have that issue. Interesting. My issue with assaults is I let them get way ahead of my squad, and it just causes problems. So many problems.
Several members of the Council have expressed an interest in acquiring some of the artifacts we've recovered.
Well, that's unusual. You don't usually lose a country in the first month, do you?
Contact detected.
No panic upbringing either. Just immediately disappears. I wonder if that wasn't scripted. Yeah. They script you to lose a country super early on.
37. We have a confirmed kill on bogey 001. I repeat, the UFO is down. I'll copy, over.
Solid copy, Voodoo 37. Nice work. Central out. All right, people. Retask Recon Satellite Bravo and get me a visual on that crash site.
She's coming into range now, sir.
On screen. Magnify. Still in one piece. Commander, I recommend we get a strike team to the crash site immediately.
First of all, you're getting a marksman rifle, because I don't need... Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not that set up. But... let's give you a better scanner. Fortunately, I'm going to need all these guys to have all the firepower they can get. Yeah. Well, Zal, the trick is, I once considered myself an amateur musician. I mean, I am still a musician, and I guess still technically an amateur. But I had intended... you do start out with 2 equipment slots. You, I believe, get a 3rd instead. They also repurposed the gene mod armor. Yeah, they repurposed the gene mod armor models to be lighter armor. So this has more mobile. This gives you more movement per round, but gives you less armor up. Strictly speaking, it's probably better to have the higher movement speed, but yeah, Xale, I just happen to have a stage mic that I may have got when I was in a band and wanting to have spares for everything just in case a venue didn't have everything, and that's become my desktop mic.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
It made sense when my band was gigging regularly, but we are right now obviously not. So my $100 backup SM58 is currently just a glorified gaming headset mic.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Yeah, I would not have bought this for this purpose, but I already had it.
Rolling.
Also, Lazarus, you'll enjoy this. This is my sniper. I'm moving him.
I'm sure my team would love to get their hands on that thing.
He's triggering a pod, which everyone then fails to hit.
Damn it.
But I'm still able to shoot with him.
Dead and gone.
Я в пути. Конец лунатику.
I actually just took out that entire pack without
Moving to position.
having to deal with them shooting back at me. That's very impressive. Yeah, Lazarus, yeah, that's definitely for sure. Thankfully in Long War, there's the marksman rifle, which I mean, I'll be honest, sniper was my favorite class. In vanilla. Just because being able to hit someone from far away was the best. What's nice about the marksman rifle is it still has a longer than vision range squad sight range. It's not unlimited like the Long War sniper rifle is, but it's really close to the vanilla sniper rifle, and you can move after shooting. The other thing that separates it is they reduce the crit chance from 20 or the default crit chance from 20 to 12%, but when do you crit? Like, I've never seen a correlation between crit chance and actually landing a crit.
What was that sound?
Also, gunners, like what Xale's gonna become, gunners get to have squad sight as well, which is really cool.
Roger that. Alien object in sight.
I do find it kind of funny, though, that I am treating my sniper like a recon. Mistakes have been made. But at least he go pop. Or not.
Missed the target.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Wanting that meld. There also wasn't really a lot of good places to send the dude.
Moving to designated position.
That's fine. I'll just get everybody up close. I didn't trigger the one dude that's spoilers. That's all that matters. The one dude that's spoilers got a huge buff, and I'm scared of him. So I'm okay with a couple sectoids.
Schwerer Beschuss in diesem Bereich. Liege unter Feuer.
You're right, I do say that now.
Okay. Ich hab die Ware.
But I can also... Can I hit both of them with this grenade? Nope. Okay.
Ist keine Bedrohung mehr. Roger that. Taken care of. Position confirmed.
Поехали!
Hostiles pacified.
I mean, sure, that soldier's gonna be out of commission for like a month. Yeah, you start with 6 people and then you go up to 8.
Got it. Moving.
I think there's a second wave option that says you can even sometimes go up to 12.
X-ray spotted.
No, he did not. "12 sounds like fun to me, if only because it means the official size of a squad in a lot of actual modern militaries.
Yes, Commander. Out of the game.
Ясно.
Yeah, 8 is a good number.
Affirmative. I'm running low on ammo.
Aye, aye, Commander. Kill confirmed.
Bang. Do I have anyone with medkits? Nope. Okay.
Heading there now.
Yeah, as an example on my... Well, we're gonna find out together, Lazarus, because this is officially my first game. It is my second save, with the Long War. I did a test stream that I deleted the VOD to.
Right. If there were, that's a being of almost pure energy.
Just pure energy. I wonder if it can shoot the whoop. But yeah, I did in my test save get into a situation where I had to where I was able to actually look at the requirements to unlock the second upgrade for squad size. You require a total of 115 rank ups. across all soldiers in your save. Yeah. And it's not as hard to visualize when, like, if a soldier makes it through a mission unscathed, they're going to be out of commission for about half a week. So, if a soldier is injured, like, this guy here that's down to 1 health is going to be out of commission for a month easily.
On my way.
Yeah. So it's a little bit easier to deal with in that regard. I am not sure. Well, I guess it's time to find out how I'm going to deal with the outsider who has a lot more health. I can't suppress. My team is not exactly in great positioning.
Good to go. Out of round. Target still up.
Выполняю.
He also regenerates 3 health at the end of every turn.
Дерьмо.
I'm all out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm expecting this to go not so great. My hope right now is basically to just get in there and throw lots of grenades at him.
Moving to position. Frag out.
Maybe in a couple months. But today I throw nades.
Fastball special.
Chalk up another one.
We did it. We did it, everybody. Yep. 22 days. The operation names are semi-random. Yeah. This guy got wounded. He's going to be out of commission almost a month. And then everybody else is going to be out of commission 4 to 5 days. So you end up having to build a lot more soldiers because Xale is still going. Zal's still recovering from the introductory mission. I believe it is by HP remaining overall. Yeah. Zal's still recovering from the very first mission. And then we have now Evie's still recovering or still resting. Then where'd Lazarus go? There you are. Maybe. I'm not certain. I haven't gotten to the point where people have tons and tons of HP at all yet. I'm willing to wager they just multiplied whatever the original was, and they added a fatigue mechanic. Also, Xale, don't put yourself down. You acquitted yourself fantastically in that first mission. But as for how I keep track of things, I'm kind of unpleasant as a in terms of this, and I have very, very dedicated builds. So like, as long as I can tell the different classes apart, I'll pretty much know what my guys are gonna be able to do. So like, all of my scouts are going to have roughly the same build. All my gunners are going to have roughly the same build. No. You always have this set of abilities. I think there's some mechanisms later on. I think those psionic powers are randomized. But if you pick suppression, you always get this set of abilities to choose from. And I'm going to be taking covering fire and opportunist as my next two, so that Xale can just utterly destroy. Yeah, there's a second wave option where stats are randomized. Yeah, Xale, you're going to end up being just a beast at guarding and providing covering fire.
Excavation complete.
There's also a second wave option to turn off randomization entirely. What was I excavating? I don't remember what I was doing excavation-wise. Oh, Evie and Lazarus are both ready to rock and roll.
Power generator complete.
Until I get my first actual workshop. Oh, Japan wants a satellite too. I unfortunately only have one.
Contact detected.
Well, looks like we're gonna get another shot at taking an outsider out with explosives. Not that it matters. I don't think they drop anything unless you kill them, or unless you stun them. Evie with us. Yeah. Lightning reflexes is the actual class skill of the scout. Yeah, you're very right about that. And we're going to be deploying Xale on his first mission as a gunner. Let's give him ceramic plating and the laser sight. And what's the damage increase with the LMG? 4 to 6 with crit damage at 6 to 9. 4 to 8 with 8. That's really tempting. Oh, and I can give him an assault rifle if I really wanted to. I don't know why I'd ever want to. Ain't that the truth, Xale? Every in-game character significantly more buff than we are in real life. Ugh. Yeah, apparently. Rockets get an entirely different a set of abilities, and they also cannot use machine guns. I think this is going to be about as good as I can make it right now. Well, actually, no. I'm going to give Evie the battle rifle, just to make her a little more potent. Nobody's. You know what? I give the assault carbine as well. Need him to be that mobile. Looking about good. Watch my squad wipe.
Touching down.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States. The downed UFO is in a remote area outside a small town. If we can secure the crash site, we should be able to prevent any civilian casualties.
Oh, at least Lazarus.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike 1 is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is clear to attempt the breach.
I'd say you'd probably want. Yes, Xale. I'd say you'd probably want actually 3 squads worth to rotate through, just in case. So that's 24 soldiers at least.
Heading for that location.
And obviously, you need to try not to get hit.
Affirmative.
But since Long War is meant to be played over a much longer period of fighting the aliens, it balances out a little bit. And it pays to have a deep roster instead of a whole bunch of hyper good. Yeah, hopefully that's a thing that still exists in Long War. I should change this guy's name to Sung, an E. Make him one of the Turks.
I'm on the move.
I hope people make Final Fantasy VII Remake voice packs for XCOM 2. That'll be pretty awesome.
Aye, aye. Moving out.
Movement is largely determined by equipment. All of your equipment options are determined by your class, and your movement options are determined by your equipment. So, oh boy. So Xale is probably the most slow because he's carrying the heaviest gear.
Target's still up. They're repositioning on us. Okay.
Moving out.
Yeah, so XCOM by default basically gives you...
Data disco.
Oh gosh. Xale, at a later date, we need to get set up so that you just have a soundboard for me that I can have you actually saying that.
Bye-bye.
Moving out.
Yeah, right now I don't trust the lighter armor with my squad's lives, but later on, when I'm going to be getting like +6 health from it, that'll be better. So Evie here is using the battle rifle, which has a higher chance to hit before you move.
That is not good.
Position confirmed.
Of course, I had to move her to get her into a firing position, but, you know. I'm actually going to steady weapon. There's also a mechanic added where instead of overwatching, you can steady weapon. Yeah, next turn when I start, it's going to be a higher chance on the first shot, and then that's going to drop for the second shot.
Do something. I'm pinned down.
Or at least it would, if that sectoid was in range. But is not. So we need to fix that.
Solid copy.
They added a lot of new stuff. That is very true. It feels like they took the game and basically said, what can we do to expand on this mechanic?
Yes,
Just a lot.
X-ray down.
Even when she's less accurate, EV Sigma still does all the damage. Yes, actually the same developers were contracted by 2K to make the Long War for XCOM 2. It is not compatible with the War of the Chosen expansion. But it does exist, and I'm planning on playing it as well. Partially because I did not like War of the Chosen all that much. Had a lot of cool stuff, but I much preferred the Long War content.
Yes, Commander.
I would advise, if you're gonna play it without mods, at least make sure you're playing with all of the DLC. XCOM 2 is, it's very good.
Yes, Commander.
Chimera is also very, very good, if you have a chance to pick that up. It's not a full sequel, but it is a lot of fun. Has a very different vibe to it, which I like.
I'm on it.
But yeah, if you're not gonna play with mods, one, I think you may be making a mistake because there's a lot of really cool cosmetic mods, at least. Like, at least go onto the Steam Workshop and find all of the voice packs you could possibly ever like. And there's tons of, like, character customization options you could download, which is all super, super cool. I think someone's actually fully converted the game to be, or to turn into a Star Wars total conversion, where you're the rebels fighting the Empire. Yeah. It's... The modding community for XCOM 2 is insane and amazing, and... yeah. But I would say at least get voice packs, just because... Yep, it is indeed... It's... I like to think of them more like the drones from Marathon 2, Xale. They have similar abilities and are equally... I don't want to say bad, but...
I'm on it, Commander.
equally a joke.
Move into position.
Yes, annoying as well. But yeah, Lazarus, I would recommend at least getting a lot of voice packs, because there's not a... The variety gets tiring pretty quick in XCOM 2 with the voices that are available. I would highly recommend downloading, like, your favorite anime characters or stuff like that. I have, for example, the entire cast of Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, because that is, like, one of the major things I remember staying up late to watch Adult Swim for growing up, was Standalone Complex. And then, you know, there's the entire cast of Overwatch is available, and it is a good show. I'd still hold it as the standard by which all English dubbed anime and animated works in general must be judged in terms of quality, and especially of dubbing. I think I have 3 different Steve Blum voice packs, just as a testament to how he's everywhere.
Moving out.
I'm kind of surprised I haven't found him in Vanilla XCOM. I'm willing to wager he's in it, I just have no idea where.
I'll get him next time. Incoming over here.
Xale, did you like getting shot at just now very much? I didn't think so either. You're not a very good shot, Xale.
Damn it.
Get some. Out of rounds. Reloaded.
That would not surprise me. One voice pack I would really like is to get Sam Gideon from Vanquish, and also Lieutenant Burns, also from Vanquish, which is a great game that has no chill, but also happens to feature Gideon Emery and Steve Blum side by side for maximum gravelly voiced male character.
Moving to designated coordinates.
I think it's safe to say your game has no chill when you open by having... How did that work? a neo-Soviet terrorist organization that committed a successful coup using the answer to the energy crisis, which was a microwave laser from a space colony to nuke San Francisco. The Burbs are... I'm sure the Burbs are up to no good. Yeah, Lazarus, that is the opening cutscene. Platinum Games was not messing around when they made Vanquish.
Roger.
No, it is very much
I'm on the move.
I don't think they wanted to have any moral ambiguity.
Got him.
Also, did I just kill the outsider? I just killed the outsider before it had a turn.
Heading out.
That's awesome.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Vanquish also has very little room for subtlety. Everything is very over the top.
Heading there now. Eyes on multiple targets. Adjusting sight.
Heading out.
Affirmative. Heading to that location. I'm about to start keeping score.
I think so.
Got it covered.
I think that's the way it works. Xale, I think because this crashed through a trailer park, that might have been what happened, but you're not wrong. I'm gonna have to sprint you to get you caught up with everybody else, Xale. I'm sorry.
Running. Damn it! Idiot's still alive. Got no ammo.
All right, this guy. Where can they convert?
On my way.
Heading to that location.
I think it's all standing desks kind of deal.
Man up and get back out there.
But you are not wrong. I mean, it's almost like they're a race of, or a series of races of genetically engineered
Another day, another successful operation.
I have no idea if Evie's still in the stream right now, but if you are, babe, you dealt the killing blow in that fight. I mean, if it worked in Marathon. So what do you guys think the aliens really want? Lazarus, no spoilers. You do have to carry an awful lot of stuff. I'm probably going to start having you carry the LMG, because I forgot that the LMG gets squad sight. Maybe they plan to send us cheesy movies, the worst that they can find. Okay, I actually need some help here, because I don't know which one to do. Field Surgeon reduces the amount of wound recovery time for soldiers that are in the squad with the medic. Which is a nice passive, but it doesn't seem like a lot. Steadfast means you never panic, ever. And then suppression is obviously suppression fire, which is excellent, but also perhaps not, well, yeah. Well, which one for first one? Suppression fire or Field Surgeon? Which is technically the third one. Yeah, okay. Come to think of it, medics might actually make good use out of suppression, just because they don't. You typically give them. Hold on. I turned my air filter off for the stream, and it may have been a bad decision. But you typically give them lighter weaponry so they can get to people who are hurt. Well, so like, with the SMG, my max damage is 4. I do 2 to 4 damage, and it's usually on the low end. So suppression makes a little bit more sense. But that does mean I get to move 15 spaces in a single turn, and then I can also throw on the tac vest to go up to 17 spaces. But you know what? I'm going to try that next time I run this guy. Yeah. Oh, that's not fair at all. Oh, I know, that's smoke grenade, not... Okay. Never mind. That's the ability I thought I was looking for. Or I can carry an additional battle scanner, which I didn't use last couple times it was available. I should, though. Alrighty. Now, before I continue doing stuff, because we are getting close to when I was planning to end the stream, but I'm still going to run a little bit longer. I would like to state ahead of time that I am absolutely going to save scum the DLC missions. If I have to. It feels wrong to let General Van Dorn and Mr. Zhang die. I don't actually know what this does. I forget. It's not laser rifles. Laser rifle. Oh, beam lasers would be the basic laser weaponry. But experimental warfare, I forget what it does. Right, it's the upgraded scope. Dumb. Nah, it's the upgraded scope. The upgrade to it that lets it do more crit damage. That was in vanilla. I don't know why I forgot about that. Since I can't do beam lasers yet, I'm gonna do xenobiology.
I'm still having a hard time grasping what it is the aliens are hoping to accomplish here. Are they studying us? Why abduct humans seemingly at random? There must be a pattern that we haven't established yet.
My first laboratory. I don't know what I'm doing, just kind of running around. Here's the thing, Xale. I'm playing it on super easy.
Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
The difficulties in the Long War go as follows. Hard, harder, or no, I'm sorry. It starts at hard and it gets worse. Or to quote my very favorite comedian, I'm new in town and it gets worse. No, I just want a regular. Oh. Visit the Gray Mar. Oh, no. Okay, I guess I'm not getting a scope building yet. Yep. It's a shotgun that goes in the pistol slot. Yeah, no, in marathon terms, it starts at major damage. And then goes up from there. I guess the question for you, Lazarus, is do you want a shotgun or do you want me to keep you alive? Okay. I will experiment with another assault later and make them a nonsense scout. Everybody's. Oh, you don't have them. The problem I always had, I always had the problem with shotguns where if you use them, your guys are going to get way ahead of the rest of the squad. Okay, yeah, when you've got a ton of assaults, that's probably a lot better. You know, I'm gonna make them faster. Yeah, my play style in XCOM 1 vanilla was very much based around mid-range and long-range combat. So I was usually a heavy weapons, 2 snipers, and then I would sometimes and then I would balance everybody else based on what I was doing.
We're heading into China for the next operation.
Squad sight was my main jam.
In a densely populated neighborhood. They're counting on us to secure the area.
This is Big Sky. Strike team has reached the AO, requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
I'm on it, Commander.
Wait, did I give this guy a marksman rifle? Oh, thank goodness.
Okay.
Alright, so out of curiosity, Lazarus, since this is your first mission in the squad, since you've been promoted and you became Lazarus Faye, what do you think the I know we may have discussed this before, but because knowing that you've beaten vanilla XCOM, I'm going to tell you something, and then I'm going to ask the question again. What do you think the aliens are really after? Because what you are led to believe they are after at the end of vanilla is not what they're after. As you will discover in, you know, the first 5 minutes or so of XCOM 2.
Roger that.
Headed there now.
I say 5 minutes. It's the opening cutscene.
Solid copy. Heading out.
Rolling.
Sentite?
Should I be stupid and reckless with this recruit? I'm gonna be stupid and reckless with this recruit. I've made a mistake. That's a very, very good idea. I'm not going to tell you if it's right or not, but that is an excellent idea for a science fiction plot.
Roger. Tracking.
Some mistakes may have been made.
kill.
First run and gun of the game.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Well, let me down, Lazarus.
He's down.
In the immortal words of several of the different voices in XCOM, X-ray neutralized. And I'm just gonna have to dash these last 3 people, because we got places to be. You've got to be kidding me.
They're trying to flank us.
Heading there now.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Remember when I said I was okay, guys? I was lying. I don't think I could hit them with a grenade with how high they were.
Shot wide.
Hey, a little help.
They're moving around the side.
Cover my shifting their attack. I'm taking fire.
Normally I'd blame it on Jason Jones, but he's not here to defend himself, and also had nothing to do with the development of this game.
X-rays coming in from the side. Repositioning on us. Bye-bye.
Each hit does indeed have panic chance.
That's affirmative.
Xale, Jason is still with Bungie. Last I checked, he was the CEO. Admittedly, I haven't checked since, I have not checked since the release of Destiny 2. But he was CEO of Bungie last I heard.
I'm on it, Commander.
I think he might be the only person left from the Chicago era.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The crazy thing, Lazarus, is that the assault carbine that all my rookies are using, it's only one. See a Starside, SPEC, Alan. I'm probably gonna lose that sniper too. Uh-oh. Xale, we have 2 men down.
Ammo out. I'll get them next time. Let's do this.
Okay. Boom, I need ammo.
We absolutely can make Jason jokes here, but also, thank you for reminding me, we are going to name someone in this game Robert Blake. Yep. Nail him.
Negative damage. Weapons empty. Can't engage.
I probably need to start putting the,
They're trying to flank us.
Uh-oh.
Solid copy. Reloaded.
Roger that. Ready to rock.
Remember in Vanilla when they would move and panic when they panicked? Or move and hunker down when they panicked?
For the love of God, get me out of here!
I don't think it... Yeah, it's not gonna hit him. Oh, I can... Ooh.
Frag out.
You know what I should have remembered? I should have remembered that I could have shot once before I... Because grenade damage is randomized.
Toasted. Cover the flanks.
You didn't panic, Xale. That's all that matters right now, is that you didn't panic. Never mind. Xale, you're gonna be remembered. I assure you of that. Unless these are the last two enemies. Or not Xale, sorry, Lazarus. This might be a wipe.
I'm all right. That's affirmative.
Taking a chance.
X-ray neutral.
Operational objectives completed.
Oh, hey there. Hi there, Seven Sins.
No one was expecting this. They were some of our best. I wish there was more we could have done.
What a day indeed.
Remember, we will be watching.
Yeah. Special. Yeah, 28 days. So, Seven Sins, do you want to be on the roster? Yeah, I lost four people. I don't have any money to replace them yet right now, or at least not until. Fair enough. Alrighty then. That is gonna be the end of my stream for the evening, guys. Or almost the end, technically. There's a little bit left. I'm going to. Why did it not save? What the hell? It's not letting me name my save. Okay then. Yeah. So far no one named has died. So that's a good spot for us to be in. Our satellite uplink is almost up. We're gonna, and then we're going to be launching a satellite over Canada and then Mexico. Because regardless of Japan's desire to be on the grid, I would much rather have the continent bonus for the United States, or for North America first. But alrighty, I am probably going to be streaming again, same time tomorrow, which is going to be 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. I will let you guys figure out what that is in your local time. But I will see you all then, and I hope you guys have a great evening. I will also be playing a little bit more music before I cut the stream. It just like from the start of the stream, this is some of the stuff from the band I am actually in. I was not on the recording of this album, or I guess it's technically an EP, but it is the only official music we have released. But I hope you guys have a great evening, and I will see you tomorrow.
And it's been a long journey far. The two of us tonight, and I can't be the way I used to be. And it's been a long journey far. The two of us tonight, and I can't be the way I used to be. I can't. Some pathways don't have freeways or street signs. They don't always have yellow lines. The directions are defined when you keep searching for the light. Think of me, my baby, and I think of you. So follow the light. Oh, it will guide you on a path of freedom. Your trail has been sold. So follow the light. Oh, follow the light. Oh. And when you get to where you wanna be, I'll think of you, my baby, and you think of me. Thoughts of you are racing in the back of my mind. So baby, come over here and show me what it's like. So follow